Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy TheGamingTrouge here, and I'm waiting for my dojo master to come and teach me some moves because it's 2024 and I feel like I need to train up a little bit. Gosh dang it! Why is Jeopardy on the Wii so hard? Hopefully he knows a thing or two. Oh, it's starting!
What's up, Haze?
Oh, the Eternal Samurai, it's you! I didn't know you were going to be my teacher.
Well, I was told by my higher-ups that you were looking for someone to train you to make you stronger.
Oh, well, what kind do you have in mind? I mean, I'm pretty open to anything.
Well, do you know about the magic of friendship?
Yeah, I can recall a couple of spiky hair protagonists trying to teach me that.
Oh, I was talking about the world of Equestria.
What did you say?
That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
I'll be the one to carry on, and you can throw me to the walls, 'cause I am undefeatable.
Hasbro, I swear upon Beerus and his pet Arceus, this is fair use, and please be a normal freaking company and let me talk about it.
So much screaming!
Oh my gosh, 2016 was almost 7 years ago? Man, 7 years of me doing this. So my history with the MLP series started in 2016 when I saw my little sisters watching the season 4 finale, and it was a journey. I was never of the mindset that this show was only for girls or anything. Heck, I love Barbie Life in the Dream House because it just destroyed what was left of the fourth wall.
It's always brave when a friend tries out a new look. And in this case, Ken was being really brave. Like plaid with stripes brave.
But besides that, I got into this show and it was really great. It was definitely charming to see these characters evolve and grow as the series goes on. Besides like 2 death battles and some My Little Pony fan music, I never really got into the Brony fandom as other fandoms like Sonic the Hedgehog or Nintendo for that matter. However, I still enjoyed the content I watched and kinda stopped watching it after the 2017 movie came out because that's when Netflix really didn't update at all in terms of the newer content. And other hyperfixations and other hobbies and other stuff in general I got more interested in than My Little Pony. It wasn't until I met today's guest that actually I got back into the series and heck even joined in for a couple of My Little Pony fan games that we're going to be talking about in today's video. So if you guys haven't yet, please go check them out. But Samic, how did you get into My Little Pony?
My journey with My Little Pony was an interesting one. Of course, I first knew about G3 growing up, but it definitely gave off that stereotype of being a girly show, so I gave it no attention. When Friendship is Magic came out, I remember watching my little sister watch an episode or two, and I didn't care for it still because I was under the impression that it was a little girl show, but I was taken fully by surprise when I noticed grown-up guys watching the show. I wasn't sure what to think about that, not to mention how one of my first interactions with bronies back then was involving them watching cupcakes. That more or less drove me away from the fandom and the series altogether. Many years later, my buddy Shadowflare expressed why he liked My Little Pony Friendship is Magic a lot, and I thought I'd give it another chance. And oh gosh, I'm really glad I did. The show has been nothing but pure awesomeness. The characters, the movies, the themes, and plots kept me wanting to watch more. And some of the themes and life lessons they cover can get kinda dark too, especially for a kids show. All the more reason why I love the show so much. I could talk more about my overall thoughts on My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, but I don't want to make this section longer than it should be, so I'll go ahead and hand it back to Trouge.
So with the amounts of popularity of My Little Pony Generation 4, there was actually no official video game for this franchise, and it wasn't until Generation 5 where we actually got a 3D platformer of MLP made by... No, we're not covering that. I have way too much bad memories with that studio in particular.
So we decided to talk about some fan-made My Little Pony games and ROM hacks to see how crazy they get.
And if you guys like what you see here, please go support the fan-made games in the link down below. I think they're well worth your time.
Let me see. How about a mystery?
Oh, sure. And then we can rewrite history?
Did you just make a DuckTales joke?
Yes, it is one of the best shows ever.
TheGamingTrouge.
My Little Investigations is a My Little Pony fan game taking inspiration from the hit Nintendo DS game Ace Attorney. You play as Twilight Sparkle going around Ponyville trying to solve the case of who stole the True Blue, Rarity's finest jewel.
True Blue, huh? That sounds like the all blue. Don't give me that look, Twilight. I'll make that reference if I want to.
You could argue that it's nothing more than a point-and-click game, but it's much more than that. You go around searching for clues to use as evidence to prove your case. And you gotta have a sharp eye from time to time to see the tiny details at the crime scene that can tell a lot about what actually happened. You'll also interrogate suspects who you think have crucial information about the case. You have to point out evidence that contradicts their testimony to get them to tell the truth. But be careful, because if you point out the wrong evidence too many times, you have to start the interrogation.
Hey!
Ah, Pinky!
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah. Let's just say that Pinky's really good at jump scares in this game.
I mean, she can't be all that bad, right?
Hey! Go! Pinky!
Did she just break her back? What the heck was that sound?
Anyway, Pinky serves as a tutorial guide in the game. She explains the different mechanics of the game and instructs you on how they can be useful. I will admit, other than the laughs and jump scares from her, she did help point out some tips to help me progress in the game, so I'll give her that. Now, My Little Investigations only has one case you can play, unfortunately. There was work being done on another case to play, but the team who was making the game was understaffed, and they couldn't keep up with production. You can read about why the game was cancelled from the Question Dreamers website in the link below. Anyway, that's all I got for My Little Investigations. What about you, Trouge?
I played a good bit of this game, and it has the same charm as the show, and the actors really do feel like they're putting in the work. Yeah, this game actually has voice acting, although Twilight Sparkle kind of sounds a little bit more like Nami and Kim Possible, and the gameplay, like you said, it does remind me a lot of Phoenix Wright. As someone who's getting into those games as of late, I feel despite the game no longer being in active development, I think this is still a solid game if you're into the visual novel type. And unlike Ace Attorney, I can actually move around the world. Well, that was actually a pretty good start. How about another My Little Pony game? Oh my gosh.
Aw, Trouge, I miss being a detective.
Well, never in my craziest dreams will a Mega Man My Little Pony ROM hack have this cover. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, have you seen early Mega Man box arts? My eyes need bleach afterwards. It is kind of weird though, out of all the series to get a bunch of ROM hacks, My Little Pony has gotten a ton of ROM hacks, with one of them being simply titled Mega Pony. But yeah, basically the plot of the game is that the main six was kidnapped and it's up to Mega Pony to save them, and it's basically the plot of every classic Mega Man story. We're not getting anywhere near Mega Man X or Battle Network levels of storytelling, just OG classic Mega Man. Hard as heck. The gameplay structure is very similar to Mega Man 2, as the main six are the six robot masters, and they all have different weaknesses too. I don't know what they are. The quickest way is to just look it up online like I did to just get a general idea, but even then, I never beat one single robot master. With this being classic Mega Man, it definitely acts like classic Mega Man. It will test your patience faster than any other game on the planet. Wait, is that Sathora? And what is this music? I like it, but what if it was just a little faster?
She's an evil enchantress! She does evil dances! And if you look deep in her eyes, she'll put you in trance and make things new! So, watch out!
That was probably the most cursed thing I've ever experienced in my life. But back to Mega Pony, well, this game definitely does scream out charm, and definitely the people love both My Little Pony and Mega Man. When it comes to classic Mega Man, I have to be in the right mood in order to enjoy it. I mean, I really do enjoy the characters and the lore of the Mega Man series, but the gameplay is basically what always stumps me, and Mega Pony definitely falls into that trap more than Mega Man's bottomless pits. But don't let my critiques fool you into thinking that this is a bad video game. This is far from it. If you love classic Mega Man, Mega Man's 1, 2, and 3, you're going to get the most out of Mega Pony here, and it's the closest thing to a full-fledged video game that I've ever played in terms of a fan-made video game. But like any games on this list, it's always free to play, so you're not wasting money just giving it a shot. And as a freebie, this is definitely worth your time. Samic himself has actually played this over on his page on on YouTube during one of his streams. So if you guys are all interested in hearing his side, please go one up his live stream VOD.
Today we're playing Mega Mare. I wasn't even looking at the screen. Okay, you know how I said that I would play this until I run out of lives? I lied. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it again.
So how about one more to kind of wrap things up?
Well, the power of friendship is nice and all, but you know what friendship is?
Friendship is love and caring for other people?
Close, but it's actually fighting.
Ah, I see. So My Little Pony took the inspiration of Super Mario Bros. Strikers. Nice touch, to be honest. Friendship is Fighting is a 2D style game in the same vein as Capcom's Street Fighter franchise.
Another game based on a Capcom series? Man, I guess My Little Pony fans are more of Capcom fans than any other studio.
Oh my gosh, when I downloaded this game, there were so many versions, patch updates, the works. You would think that this is some type of competitive esport. To my other shock when it came to Fangames, this was the one that surprised me the most. Cause the more I played, the more I realized this is just like your typical Street Fighter game, but just with ponies. You have your light, medium, heavy attacks, you have magic attacks to shoot your magical laser beams. It's pretty much just Street Fighter, but with My Little Pony characters. And there is a lot of characters.
And the roster is all your favorite characters from My Little Pony, from the main six to Derpy to many other characters.
I will say, if there's any fan game you have to play after seeing this video, I would 100% recommend this game right next to Milo Investigations.
Milo Investigations is one of those games where if you want something that's more story-driven, it's definitely up your alley. And while Fighting is Magic does have a story mode for the characters, it's not the focus of the game. I find the game more as a nice pastime than anything else. I won't lie though, I would sometimes spend a good hour here and there just playing as my favorite ponies and duking it out against another pony. Applejack is probably the most OP of all of them in my opinion. Aside from the steep learning curve, I really love how much work they put into Fighting is Magic. When a game developer goes the extra mile to have smooth and flawless animations, and even add little quirks that really show the character's personality, it goes to show how much the developers really cared about the game. Heck, I'd even vouch to say that if Hasbro had made a game like this, we'd get total knockoff characters that look like bootlegs and had no personality to them.
So, Sensei, how did I do?
Well, you did a great job, Trouge, and here I give you the Razzmatazz belt.
Yes! I am a black belt! Wait, what?
It's the belt for those who review My Little Pony fan games.
Oh, what's next? A pony's gonna pop out of— No!
Pinky!
Thank you guys so very much for checking this out. If you guys like the voice that wasn't mine, please go and check out the Eternal Samurai. He's a fantastic content creator, tackling inspirational videos from My Little Pony and Sonic the Hedgehog, and just is a very nice vibe. I've known him for over 2 years now, and ever since we really got to know each other, I always loved his vibes and his types of videos he produces. I even cameoed in one of his videos talking about Knuckles the Echidna, so if you guys really do enjoy his vibe, please go one up his channel. They have a fantastic community of amazing people. Special thanks to KattChatt for being a member of the Kingdom Keepers. If you want to support the Gaming Trouge, follow my links down below.